Videocast number 88, Teaching Fire Building. Fire building, like knife skills, is one of those skills that all scouts are interested in. As a result, you have their attention. It's also a good opportunity to teach patience and being prepared. Starting with tinder, which is the dry and fluffy stuff that catches the spark, your fire starts with a small pile of tinder will make things much easier for the scout, and as a result, you can have the scouts keep elements for tinder in their pack along with some matches. Examples of good tinder include wood shavings, pitch, cloth, dryer lint, or wax. Having a baggie of this in their packs are a good practice, as well as can be a great den or patrol activity. Next up is kindling, which is the stuff that keeps the fire building, helping to get the larger pieces of wood to burn. Kindling is usually little splinters of wood, small twigs, or fuzz sticks. This is also where patience comes in, as young scouts tend to smother their good work at this point, thinking it's lit, so they add some tree trunks. Fuel, the next category, is medium to large wood that keeps the fire going. Like our kindling example, you need to build up to this stage, adding a little at a time, giving the fire plenty of air. A common mistake at this point is adding wood that isn't altogether dry. Adding wood that is wet will cause a lot of smoke and make it harder for the fire to really get going. Sure, you can add wet wood, but wait until the fire is really going before you do that. When teaching about fire, it's a good opportunity to go into the fire etiquette a bit. We try and reinforce that what goes into the fire stays in the fire, or if you prefer, don't poke the fire and wave flaming sticks. One of the other items that's important to iterate is that there is one firekeeper. That is someone that tends to the fire, moves around the sticks and logs, and keeps it going and safe. This also keeps the scouts from all poking at the fire, as there's only one fire poker, plus the adults as they need be. Some adults need to be poking the fire more than others, much to the chagrin of the rules. As part of our fire training, we teach the idea that a fire has to be cold out. That is, drowned so that you can put a hand on the ground to make sure the fire does not flare back up when you leave. This is more of a scout safety rule, as the last thing you want is to burn up a scout camp in the middle of summer when things could easily catch fire. Different fire lays are also something we teach, and the fire lays all reinforce the kindling, tinder, and fuel methodology. As you start with the base that catches fire and grows with the different types of wood. While most scouts want to build log cabin fires, the most effective method I've found for small scout-made fires is the Teepee Fire, which requires the scout to think about the structure of the fire with a base of tinder and kindling with pencil-sized sticks around the fire source, and then adding a layer as things get moving. In our troop, we have a standard handout for teaching about fire, and we include things like how to light stoves and lanterns and work with charcoal as part of the lesson prior to earning firemanship. But all along the way, reinforce that fire building is a privilege in our troop, and messing around with fire will not be tolerated, where multiple infractions lead to a scout needing to repeat the training. But this is what works for us. Take what you like, leave the rest, and as we say in Woodbridge, feedback is a gift. Leave yours below in the comments, with all the hope we can learn together. I'm Scoutmaster Dave, and this was a detailed look into fire building.